Welcome to the Way of the Warrior. We're here to review UFC 124, Gsp Vs Koscheck. And so we're just going to get into the matches right away. First match was Thiago Pitbull Alves against John Howard. This was a pretty entertaining match. Thiago Alves came back bigger, faster, stronger than ever. Compared to the last two fights he had, which were tough matches. You know, he had to fight, his last fight was John Fitch, and then before that it was GSP. You know, and you know, Alves doesn't really have much of a ground game, specifically not much ground defense, but
he showed it today though.
Yeah, he looked real good today, real good. Howard was looking kind of stiff, but I mean, Alves came out and did his thing. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Alves is just too skilled. Plain and simple. Howard was too stiff. He was pretty much a one-trick pony. You know, he was just going for the knockout. You know, landing haymakers. You know, just trying to roundhouse, which has worked for him in the past. And Thiago Silva, he played it safe. He looked better than ever. His takedown defense was pretty good. People thought that Howard had to take him down in order to have a chance, because Thiago Alves was clearly the superior stand-up fighter, and he showed it tonight. He's got a lot of talent. He just, you know, GSP just made him look real bad, which makes everybody look bad.
Right. Yeah. All right. So the next match, it went a lot quicker than what I'm sure both of us expected, but quicker than what I expected. Joe Daddy Stevenson against Mac Danzig, and they were trying to build this fight as you know, two Ultimate Fighter winners going up against each other. But the commentators, Rogan and what's his name, they were trying to compare it to the Franklin Liddell fight, where Liddell just walked into Franklin's punch, and I guess you could say it was sort of like that.
Ended his career. Yeah. Just like after Joe Stevenson probably ended his career.
Yeah,
just being relevant.
Yeah, but the big thing with that punch, you know, when he fell down, he cracked his head on the canvas, and I think that's the main reason why the ref was Mariglada.
No,
that was refing it.
He stopped fights fast.
Yeah, he stopped it right away. Do you think it was too fast this time around, or was it justified because he hit his head on the canvas?
I really don't even care, to be honest. It was the most disappointing fight of the night. Stevenson didn't. He got caught with a ghost punch. I don't know. It don't even seem like it landed that hard. But I guess he got caught. I mean,
hey, really, it was on the button, I guess.
But yeah, it's like you said. I think he landed on his head harder than the punch actually was landed. But
true, yeah.
But who cares?
All right.
None of the two are relevant in that division, in my opinion.
All right. All right. Moving on. The next match was Jim Miller, coming in at 18-2 against Charles Oliveira, who is undefeated. And this was this got real interesting. They were both sprawling, and
interesting for about 20 seconds.
Yeah, Oliveira was trying to do a whole bunch of, I mean, dude got legs. He's real lanky, skinny, like 5'10", 155, and I mean, he's trying to get Miller in a bunch of submissions, but it ended up working against him. Yeah. And he ended up submitting to a knee bar. What was your take on that 20 seconds?
I guess whatever advice he was getting through the headphones when he was walking in didn't work. I don't know. He's very skilled. He's very talented, Oliveira. But Jim Miller, he's tough too. I mean, he's a solid fighter. He's tough. You know, he might eventually get a title shot. You know, if he wants another match.
Yeah,
he'll probably get that chance. But
Sean referenced to at the end of the match, Miller was trying to call out Frankie Edgar. Well, that is if Frankie Edgar can defeat Ray Maynard on the next time around.
That'd be a good match.
Yeah, it'll be a good match. They're both about the same size. However, it's like the problem with that. I know what's his name isn't gonna fight him again. The Prodigy, BJ Penn.
Oh.
I mean that's not even a series anymore.
Well, he's in a different weight class now anyway. Ain't he fighting 170 now for now?
Well, that was for against
Just Matt Hughes.
Yeah, Matt Hughes. But yeah, he was talking about it, but that's not for sure.
Well, he might as well. He don't want to have nothing to do with Edgar after that fight.
Yeah, but I mean, it could very well be possible.
I don't want to see that.
You know, provided Frankie Edgar beats Gray Maynard, that Jim Miller could be his next opponent.
Yeah.
Other lightweights like Kenny Florian, he's proved that he can, you know, step up, you know, when it comes to the big fight.
He's a good commentator though. He's a good actor. Ben Stiller was
yeah.
Oh, I mean Kenny Florian.
Yeah,
He's a good actor. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but so maybe Jim Miller is next. But moving on, the next match, Sean McCorkle against Stefan the Skyscraper Struve, the solo 6'11" MMA fighter in UFC, and this went pretty much how I thought it would. I mean, Stefan Struve is a tough fighter.
It's like the anorexic Kane.
But McCorkle tried to get the submission like right away, but it's like just looking at some of Struve's previous matches, it's like he might not be the best fighter, might not be the strongest, but he always showed heart and he always showed some grit, and he's somehow able to fight his way back, you know, into getting the victory. And it wasn't too much different this time around.
Yeah, he was pissed off when he was red.
Yeah.
When he was in the ring, I was like, why? I haven't seen anybody that red before. He's red on the chest and the back. He's like, I'm mad as hell. With some ass tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said,
yeah, Sean just pissed him off. He got his butt kicked too.
Obviously. Yeah, but
Sean is a stiff.
Yeah, he was very stiff as well.
Gosh.
Yeah, but moving on to the main event, GSP Georges Rush St. Pierre against Gsp Koscheck. We've seen the beefing and the trash talking in the Ultimate Fighter reality show series, and you know well, it was. I'll say this: it was nice to finally see GSP
stand up.
Yeah, stand up and, you know, be on his feet for the majority of the match, instead of, as a lot of GSP haters like to say, you know, hump his way to a victory, you know, for 5 rounds. But he used the jab, and Koscheck didn't have an answer for it. I actually thought his game plan was very stupid. I mean, he made it known that he wanted to knock him out, and Koscheck does have some knockout power, but you know, like his
St. Pierre just too
smart.
Yeah, too smart. He was using the left jab. The only power that Koscheck has is with his right. You know, he's
exactly
going for those overhand rights, and St. Pierre was just, you know, just negating that with his jab, just jabbed him to death.
Yeah,
jabbed his eyeball out.
Yeah. He closed that eye shut. He had it looking real bad. But yeah, GSP, I mean, the cat's a beast. Yeah. And the funny thing, we were talking on the way back home, the funny thing about GSP is that he's so damn good that he doesn't have to have like it seems like he doesn't have to have a killer streak or a mean streak. I mean, he's had plenty of opportunities to like break dudes' arms, and I'm referring to Dan Hardy fight, you know, and he even mentioned in the post-fight interview with Joe Rogan, you know, he had, you know, opportunities to knock out Koscheck, but for whatever reason it didn't happen. But it's like if you can like dominate guys without, you know, destroying them. So I'm just like, and then at the end of the match,
he said he was sorry.
Your opponent, you know, is all, well, I'm not gonna say he's brown nosing, but I mean, he was, you know, he did a total 180 And you know, I love Montreal, and
it was just a hard to fight.
GSP is the best pound for pound fighter. You know, after all that trash talking, I mean, what can you say? But I mean, what he said, GSP is one of the best pound for pound fighters. And so, in terms of who's next, maybe John Fitch, but I really can't see anybody beating him at this point. Even if BJ Penn decides to go to 170.
Nah, I don't want to see that. Saw enough of that already.
Yeah, I really can't see. So, of course, I mean, you think it's a Pacquiao Mayweather debacle, but I'd like to see GSP and Anderson Silva go at it. Maybe do a catch weight, or GSP just go up to 185. But that's something I really like to see. I think Silva would ultimately win. But that's, I mean, they're the two best fighters. And that's something that, I mean, hey, Dana White, make it happen.
Well, you know, St. Pierre even said he would even consider that. Like if he goes through all the challengers at 170, and there's no one really left for him that, you know, the fighter that he thinks is, you know, poses much of a challenge, or gives him a bigger challenge, a bigger focus, then he said he would actually consider, you know, fighting, you know, somebody like Silva at a catch weight.
Okay.
So he even said that he would, you know, he wants to be the best. That's his goal. He said that's what it takes for him to be the best. You know, he'll try to make that happen. So
that's what's up.
That's what I like about GSP. Even though his fights are kind of boring, at least he was standing up tonight. He was on his feet, which was good to see. Koscheck, you know, credit to him. He had good takedown defense. That's something I haven't seen in a while. You know, I saw like the first few seconds of the fight he kind of took Gsp Koscheck down, and I thought it was over after that. I was just about to just fall asleep. But Koscheck got back up and just got jabbed to death.
Yeah, and actually, I gotta give Gsp Koscheck and Herb Dean credit. It was like the end of the third round. The doctor was looking like he wanted to end the fight.
Yeah, Herb Dean's about to knock him out. Like,
yeah,
get out of the way.
But
keep this fight going.
You know, Koscheck wanted to keep fighting. Herb Dean, you know, it's a championship match. You know, it's like there can't be a doctor stoppage. And on the fighter end of things, it's like you gotta, you know, you can't let the scoring go to the judges, because you could end up getting screwed. So, you know, credit to Koscheck.
The judges weren't going to get this.
Well,
fight
yeah,
off.
I mean, GSP was obviously dominant, but I mean, just being the challenger, if it's even, you're still going to give it to the champion.
Unless he was from Nevada.
But yeah,
somebody might have gave Koscheck a round if it was in Nevada.
Oh boy, yeah,
commission.
maybe. But yeah, but like I said, credit to Koscheck. He toughed it out. You know what I'm saying? He took his butt whooping, and you know what I'm saying,
he got paid.
Yeah, he got paid.
He hyped up the fight.
Admitted, you know,
he's
GSP
no longer
was
relevant.
a better man.
He's no longer relevant to GSP anymore. He got him out of the latest.
Yeah,
you
so
know, he can rip Gsp Koscheck's poster off the wall now.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Yeah, but so that's all for tonight. Looking forward to UFC 125, which will be on New Year's Day. So once again, thank you for watching. And
I don't know what kind of review I might be drunk.
Hey.
So.
Yep.
We might have some crazy reviews
and previews and predictions. But once again, thanks for watching us, and leave some comments. Let us know who you think will win between GSP and Anderson Silva.
Let us know who's the most boring one on this video too.
Yeah.
Who makes you fall asleep more, me or him?
Yep. But all right. So take it easy. Have a good holiday and peace.